Alright, your camel friend absolutely messed up. I did record a very nice long episode of kind of guest flow, but it was just walking through the park and showing you off some coaster on rides. However, since I absolutely messed up hard times, or big times I should say, I forgot to record the sound. So here's why you only get the full POVs now, which are unfortunately not 60 FPS, but they are just enjoyable still, and you can watch them and we're gonna talk after them, so enjoy. Alright, so now you've seen of them, and the last footage is me just walking around and looking a little bit off onto the coaster, I should say. And I have to admit that I was pretty happy with how especially this last coaster turned out. It's a super enjoyable coaster. It's super picturesque. You have a lot of nice viewing angles, as you can see from walking around here. It's just that coming back to all of the coasters, especially with the Big Dipper coaster, there are some tweaks still to be made. I'm not completely happy with, for example, the first drop. The first drop really feels jaggery and just not as it is really nice and tidy already. So this has to be changed. For the kids coaster, I think the left-hander, the first left-hander is still not good. It's a bit too, I don't even know how to put it, it's a little bit, too much banked maybe from the get-go, so it's a little bit weird, and yeah, quite a few things that have to be changed in there, and I think it's just on a very good way. We are on a very good way to have 4 actually really nice coasters. I don't even want to talk too much about Sylph's Dive Coaster because this one is a really good coaster. It's very smooth, and I know that there has been a lot of discussion about whether it is realistic or not. I think this one coaster is the one exclusion of the hyper-realism aspect here. So in terms of, and this is something I try to talk about quite often, we are not talking about something copying the real world. We are talking about if something would be realistically doable, and if so, we try to do it as hyper realistic as possible. So would it be possible to build a coaster like that? Yes. Would it be expensive? Hell yeah. The idea is that this is the last installment of the park, and this is not always a budget park. It's actually getting towards a more themed park, a more expensive park, a more valuable park, if you will, but still the old things remain to be a little bit more shabby, and you know, these kind of things are still very important to note and to keep in mind while going through this island. So there's a whole backstory about everything, and this is why I still think that the dive coaster does deserve its place exactly how it is. And if you do agree, let me know in the comments below, and if you disagree, do so as well, and please keep it friendly, but tell me why you don't think it's feasible to have this ride in, and tell me your arguments, and maybe we can at least do something about some of the arguments. So that would be very awesome. However, this is about the end of this episode. I'm sorry again for this weird kind of episode. I wanted to show you all of the rides in kind of a real-time overview, going through the park and just talking over a little bit. But as I know, some of you guys even would prefer just looking onto those POVs without me talking over them. I'm very sorry that you don't have the coaster sounds as well, because this is something which is really missing, and I do appreciate, I do apologize for that, because it's something I didn't meant to do, and I even had sound on, but I just didn't record. So yeah, that's it. Hope to see you in the next one, and for now, Camel out. See you next time. Bye. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you appreciate that, and now a special thanks also to all the people supporting me here on that channel, making this all possible. You can see that on the left hand side right now, and also if you want to see more of my stuff, make sure to click that card on the right top now, and if you want to stick around, make sure to hit that sub button which is on the bottom right of the screen. If you want to see stuff on my social media, sneak peeks and stuff like that, it is on the bottom left of the screen. And yeah, I hope to see you again in the next episode. Until then, enjoy your time guys, and bye!